Okay, okay. Ah, my headphones! Yes, the cat is with me. Yeah, here, hold up. Wait, hold up. Let me put on the mask. So that we could sort of tilt the thing up without risk of sharing my face. Hold up. Yeah, here's the cat. If you don't know, this is my cat, Gilfie. She's currently locked in this room because she cannot leave the dog alone. And oh god. No, cat, please. Do not cause crimes with scissors, please. Oh, you're hearing echo? And there she bites my arm. Okay, fine. Okay. Back down we go. Okay. And then we're also gonna do, I've done a hand reveal with guys before, okay? Sorry, my hands, suck right now. I chewed them off. Sorry, that's my anxiety playing it. um... Yeah, okay. I'm hoping that others will join us, but if not, then that's fine.
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
Of course I get a hydrate already. Oh my god, we get to see Coffee's hands hold up. All the reveals. Oh wait, I don't think they could hear you. Hold up. I forgot.
So many waters.
There we go. Now people can hear you. Sorry, I completely forgot to put on the application set. I was so busy with the camera.
All good.
Anyway.
I did the exact same thing to you. and your hydrates in your chat just inspired my chat just dropped 26 hydrates.
Wonderful.
All right, I'm gonna start. Chat, if you've never seen, this is my gallon water jug that I always go for.
Wait. The gallon water jug?
Mm-hmm. Look at this thing. It's tremendous.
Oh my god!
It's like a, it's huge, but it's so good.
Yeah. Hello, Alex.
You fill it up once per day, and then you're good.
Yeah. Okay.
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
And there's another Hydra. I will change it back to 700 points, guys. I swear to God.
You can do what I do is, like, you drink a little bit, and then you just put them on back burner for a little bit, and then drink them later on.
True. Yeah, okay, I have to stand up, and this is live, okay? So chill out on the hydrates. I do not want to keep on going pissy every single, like, 10 minutes. Okay? At least wait till my pizza gets here. What you did to your sweater?
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
Okay, that's the last straw. We're changing. Where did my keyboard go? Wait.
Quit, chat, before she changes it. Quick.
Where's my
like
keyboard?
30 waters.
Wait, no,
Hurry, she's looking for her keyboard. Do it now. Redeem as many waters as you can. Spend every
No!
last point. Hurry, she's gonna
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
No! No.
Gosh dang.
Bro, look at
Hydrant, you
them!
bastard! Hydrant!
No!
They got them through.
They're getting them through!
Perfect.
Hydrant, you bastard! Hydrant!
Okay. Okay. Please update. Let's go. God damn it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Alright,
how many
Jenny, you had your
hydrates is
fun.
that? Oh god. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Oh
It's
my
only
gosh.
3. 4! There
Chat,
you
I'll
go.
let you pick the color. Type 1 through 316. Wait, it's 56? Jeez.
Yeah.
All right, chat, type a number 1 through 56, and
Hold
we'll
up,
use
chat.
that color thread.
I've been sent.
Green. All right, we got 1 green. Oh my gosh. Now my chat's spamming water. Chat. My goodness. All right, there's 5 new waters. All right, here we go.
Okay, we're good.
Ah.
Okay, I saw the
Force it.
picture. Now we're gonna
Alright.
bring back the screen because this is what is important. Okay. Anyway,
Exactly.
cat. I love my cat.
Oh my
Is
gosh.
just chilling right now.
Oh my goodness. Florp. Uh,
I'm not
So
gonna
many.
do shared drinks with coffee.
You're not
Coffee's
gonna
on
match
his-
it?
No. Coffee's on his own with this one.
What?
You're
But
on
what
your
if?
own, bud.
I mean, like, what if I change the price of mine to like 2 points for every water, so they can spam like 800 of them?
No, I'm not gonna do. I'm the one that's teaching the lesson
I'm
here.
kidding,
I
I'm
don't
kidding,
want
I'm
to
kidding, I'm
edit.
kidding.
I don't want.
Sorry.
I
Why don't you set
don't.
the foundation?
Hydrant,
you
Set the
bastard,
foundation
hydrant!
for us. What are we doing here today? What's the
Oh,
vibe?
okay. I got another fucking hydrate. And
Hydrant, you bastard! Hydrant!
stop! I will ban you
They're
from
powering through
alerts.
your 700 taxes. Oh my gosh! Now Meeple's spamming them in mine.
One more time and you will
Sam,
get
good to
banned.
see you. Welcome
Okay,
in.
chill the fuck out, guys, please. Okay,
Oh my
so
God.
so what we are doing
My
today?
goodness. All right,
What-
sorry, I cut you off.
It's all good. I'm guessing you're getting a lot of hydrates. So
Yeah, I just got 12 more.
oh my god, guys, can we chill? Can we chill first? Okay, so what we are doing today is making so basically friendship bracelets out of thread.
Yes.
I usually call it like hand weaving or something like that. Hand weaving bracelets. I feel like that's like the closest I can call it to that. So yeah, we got 4 string for the start. We're only gonna use 2 strings, so choose your favorite colors because we're gonna start easy so we know the basics. I will specifically choose colors that are easy to recognize. So we're just gonna do beige and red so that it's clear.
Sounds good. I'll be following your lead.
It sounds good. I brought Christmas tree. Nice. So what we're gonna do first is that we're gonna get about like 5 feet of our yarn, like each piece. So
Okay.
just or as
Wait,
long as
5
you want.
feet?
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Yes. Trust. Okay. You'll need it.
Okay. I don't. All right. I think maybe I have that much. Yeah, I guess I do. Probably.
Like there you should probably have plenty left over.
No, you're right. Actually, I do. Weird.
Yeah, so this is because we will be folding it.
Okay.
So
So
you can
3.
estimate it. It doesn't matter if it's like a little bit too short or whatnot. You can always try again. This is starting out,
4.
you know. But
Yeah.
we kind of get to that point
5.
where it's just like it's all over yourself.
Okay, and then just cut it.
Yeah, you cut it that, and then with the other string, you kind of match it, so you can like actually just like put it close together. Sort of like you can
Ah.
grab that and then start pulling, and then you can just follow
Okay.
it down so that you get around this similar length.
Well, it can't be short as Siri XD.
What do you fucking mean? What do you mean it can't be short? What do you mean?
What? What do you mean? What do you mean?
Someone says, well, it can't be short as Siri. What do you mean?
Wow. Rude.
Rude. Okay, I'm not. Okay, I'm. Bro, what do you mean? Bro, I'm not. I can't really prove it, but I assure you I am just average height at best for a biological female. And maybe a little bit taller generally because I'm taller than Honey.
There you go.
Okay.
Alright, I found a way to put your webcam on my screen as well so chat can see
Yeah.
your
My yarn
perfect
is-
version that contrasts to my attempt.
Right now I'm having trouble with my yarn, so don't worry about it. We might have to get a new piece of yarn. Okay. Now with that, we have a lot of yarn, as you can see. We're now going to fold it in half so it's even. So it's basically try to find the middle and then try to like even it out so that it has like 4 parts. God, this is hard to keep it on stream.
Right?
Because it's just going everywhere. And I don't have a
Learning for the
hot
first time how
to do this
to
on stream.
showcase what we're doing. Okay,
Yeah.
so I've got one string. Let me size the other one.
Yeah.
Also, I can't mute in and out like I used to normally, so I'll try to talk to you and chat at the same time without being too annoying.
It's
either way.
fine. You know I usually talk to chat. So it basically you should have like a loop at the end. So it's basically, yeah, you got 4 strings to work with.
Okay, but I'm only. Let me get the second one here first. Hold on.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, let me get the right size. I'm a step behind right now. Okay, so I need 2 strings that are equal length of about 5 feet.
Yeah, about 5 feet, and then you fold it, and then it should make like a loop like this at like in the middle.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Makes sense. I'm tracking. Let me
Yeah.
just do this.
I'm a horrible explainer, guys. So trust the. I'll try
No,
my
not-
best.
Not at all. I was distracted with getting your cam up on screen so chat can see.
Oh, fair.
So then I looked back and I went, oh shoot, I'm behind.
Don't worry. This is why we're only starting with like 2 string basically, but technically 4.
Got it. All right, so I have my 2 strings, the right length. Also, shout out, hi Nakwa, hi San, hi Meeple, hi Blorp, hi Turtles. Good to see ya. Got everybody here in chat. I didn't know both series in my hands were so widely looked to. Turns out we were hiding our biggest strength. All right, I've got my Noctua says series, the Bob Ross of crafts. Congrats.
Yippee!
Bob
That's
Siri
a big
Lush.
compliment.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got my my 2 strings. They're equal length, and now I've got it bent over on itself.
Yeah, so like fold it, and so it should be like equal the same way for like all the strings, and then you can like cut it or trim it near the end because I know sometimes it's not always like perfect.
Right.
So let me know when you have that done.
Okay, hold on. Let me trim it here with my kitchen scissors that everyone is making fun of for some reason. Listen.
Okay,
Not
I
all of
am
us
using
are
tiny
craft
scissors.
enthusiasts.
I'm using tiny craft scissors because you know what? My hands are fucking small. Come
And
at
I'm
me with
using
my
giant
baby ass
shears
hands.
because my hands are huge. We balance each other out. All right.
Yeah.
I now have string that's perfectly the same length.
Okay, so now what you're gonna do... Wait, did I fuck up? No, I didn't. Okay. Now you're gonna make like a little knot, so it's basically... It's a simple knot near the middle part, so that you have like a sort of like... That made it too big, but it's sort of like a loop. This is gonna be one end of your string. And this is going to be like the way you can tie it to your wrist at one end.
Gotcha.
And then after you do that knot, we're gonna take our trusty ass tape and tape it to the table.
Ooh. Okay.
And do
Let
as
me make
much
this
tape as
knot
you
here.
like, because honestly, you want it secure. Because I will tell you this, there might be a chance that it will just slip through right through the tape, and it just comes right out. So you gotta make sure it's strong on there. If you even need to, put your scissors on there. Put a weight.
Dang. Okay, so
Put a
make
weight
sure
on
goes
it if you want.
nowhere.
Yeah.
Okay.
The weight is not specifically for that, but it's fine. Now, after you tape it down, we're gonna separate the string from each other.
Gosh,
So
feels
it's
like high school all over again, where I'm like the student falling behind as all the people around me.
Don't worry. Sorry, I
Dude.
talked too fast. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. Just
It's gonna
I
be
got
a
flashbacks to
point.
like me being the last one taking a test, and all my friends walking out, and I'm like,
Hey,
how
it's
did you guys
fine.
do it so fast?
Okay. God, I might
Okay,
have to...
I have my tape. My thing is taped down now.
Okay, hold up. I need to actually move it up because I think it's too low. Hold up. Don't worry, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Because I want it to be enough because you need to see what I'm doing. Because hold up, let me put it near the camera right there. There you go. This is hi, getting nice and personal up right there. Hi guys. How are you doing?
Yeah.
Do you like my hands? That has barely any nails because I bit them off.
I'm throwing up gang signs here on stream.
What the heck? Oh my god. Okay. So basically, if you see what I'm doing, like I separated them, so like they're apart. You can like put them as any order as you want. I try to make it so that it's like close to how it actually was, like how like it makes it a little bit easier when it's like properly done it. But you can like move it around if you want. If you want a different thing, it will change a little bit. There might be a little twist at the top, but honestly, it depends on how you feel about it. I'm a perfectionist, so I don't do that.
All right, let me get the one here in the center here. All right, I think that looks good.
Yeah, so you should have like 4 pieces.
Yes.
Okay, so this is the easy version. The next version is with like 6 pieces.
Oh boy, okay.
Or even more. I'm not sure. I'll have to remember. So, first one, you know your rights and lefts, right? We're gonna start at the left.
Yeah. Okay, got it.
Don't look at my screen because it's opposite. So
yeah, that's what I realized.
yeah, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna take the furthest string from the left, and then you're gonna cross it over on the string beside it to make like sort of like a 4 shape. I'll try to show it as best as I can. So like you're trying to make a 4 shape, sort of like that. Okay. It's easier to do it for like when it's like closer to your body, but I'm doing it this way. You're gonna go under it now, and then you're gonna pull the string through that 4.
Oh.
And then you're gonna pull it up to the very top.
Okay.
This is where it gets
Can you pull up my stream?
Okay.
Step 1, I'm lost.
Okay, wait, you're at an ad break.
Oh wait, really? Gosh dang it.
Yeah. I should have positioned my camera better. I'm sorry. Okay, so
No.
But at least I see you on the side. So like you take the first left string.
Yep.
You make it into a 4. Yeah. And then you go under that second string with the first string. So like
okay, with like this?
Wait, hold up. Wait, you're okay. Now I'm seeing.
So
it.
like
Okay.
Like that?
No. So it's above.
No?
So first it's above. It's above the first string. Okay, hold on. I should have went with a smaller piece. I have to do this a second time anyway, so it's up, and then you bring the string underneath. the string, and then you pull it through the hole.
Oh, okay. So I go, I make the 4. It goes across and then under, across and then under. Is that right?
Yeah, basically. So let me I'll see what you're doing.
So I'm just basically making a. So here I'm going across. This string goes down, and then over it, and then through.
Okay, wait.
So I'm basically making a little a knot.
You're making a little knot, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So like I'll bring this.
Hey, hold on. Hold on. Let me reset it so you can see.
Yeah.
Let me watch you do it one more time. Do you mind?
Okay, yeah. Okay. Bye other string. Okay, so we take the first string, we sort of make a 4. Don't mind that little loop. You bring it under.
Oh,
and through the hole.
Okay, yeah, easy. Okay, and then what?
And then you pull it all the way to the top. And you do that twice
easy.
with that string.
Twice. Okay.
Twice.
All right, I'm resetting. Let's see if I can do it live. All right, so goes across and then under and through, kind of like I'm sewing.
Yeah.
I pull it up to the top. And then I go down again. Oh my goodness. Over and through.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, done.
Yay, now you know the steps of how to complete this entire thing. So now
Wait,
you
really?
move. Yeah, basically. So you move that string that you just like did knots on to the side. So you're basically like sort of like hot potatoing it across. I guess you can say that. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway. And then you go to your next string, the next string on the list with the one that was from the end. So.
Okay, so let's say from left to right, it's strings 1, 2, 3, and 4. So now I'm moving on to string number 2. Oh, Hani's in chat. What's up, Hani?
Hani!
I remember when I made these in middle school. Well, I'm sure you did lovely. Series being a very patient and good teacher. I am struggling, but I'm doing okay.
Yeah. So basically,
all right, so
this
string
is like
number 2.
Yeah. So hold up, I'm trying to think.
Same pattern for string number 2.
Wait. No, go back. Okay, hold up. Let's stop. So this was the string that, like, if you look at mine, this was from here.
Yep.
Remember? So
Yep.
since we did it on this string with the knots, we push the red one to the side.
Oh,
Bye-bye.
so string number 2 goes the string that was in the middle goes on the outer edge now.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Got it.
And then you take the one that was previously out the outer edge, the one that you like, the one
string
you
number
started
1.
with. String number 1.
Yeah.
You go to do the same knots on number 3.
Gotcha. Okay. So same one as before, and do we do it double?
We do it double. Yeah. We do it double all the time.
And this may be an assumption, but are we always going to be sewing with this string?
No. Not entirely. Trust the process. I'll show you what happens next.
I was jumping ahead.
Yeah.
One step at a time. All right.
Yeah.
So then
and now you move string number 3 to the. Yeah, twice.
Done.
Or if you do it another time, it's fine. You're starting out. This is the first time you're doing it.
Okay. And how tight should I be? Like decently tight? Does it matter?
Yeah, decently like tied up, like at least close enough. It doesn't have to be too tight. You'll figure it out. It's kind of like similar to other crafts. It's like there's like a specific type of like how tight it should be, I guess, but it doesn't matter.
Okay.
It doesn't matter.
Makes sense.
Yeah, and so you put that the third string to the side. So, but make sure to keep it in order. Now you take string number 1 and then string number 4 and do the same thing.
All right, cool. Same thing one more time.
Yeah.
Bum, 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 bum.
And I'm pretty sure this is called like the candy swirl or something like that.
Oh, so there's different friendship patterns?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And basically the first string number 1 should be at the very end and through all the other strings.
Makes sense. Okay. Yep. Done.
Okay, next, we will
Yay!
go back to the left and we're gonna go on string number 2.
String number 2. Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay.
The one at the
So,
farthest end on the left now.
yeah, yeah.
And now
Are we
we
doing
are
the
going to
same thing?
we're doing the same thing all across again. And you just do that
Yay!
over and over again.
Oh, heck yeah. Okay, cool. So 2 times each time. And basically, if we renumbered them, it would be string number 1 with string number 2, string number 1 with string number 3, string number 1 with string number 4, right?
Exactly. And then it's just like your strings change each time when it's like the first one on
It
your
resets
left.
each time you get all
Yeah.
the way to the end.
Yeah.
Nice. Chat, I'm doing it. Bob Ross has taught me how to sew friendship bracelets.
Yeah. And
No,
you can do
legit,
it
this is so
as
fun.
close to your body as we want. You don't really need to do like that 4 shape. It's just that you need to do like that sort of loop knot.
Right. Yeah, the loop just kind of it's visually kind of helps you know what it is you're doing exactly.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. And
Yeah.
on
And
to
then
the
you
next
just
one.
keep on doing it over and over again until you get to a length that you think is like perfect size for your wrist.
Dang. And does this make it like because I'm only seeing the beginnings of it right now.
Yeah.
Does this make it longer or fatter? I can't tell.
It depending on how many strings you have, usually like the side thing is like sort of the width of it, but it makes it like sort of longer, I guess. But this is why we need like 5 feet of the string because you're using so much string to
Makes
make
sense.
the
Yeah.
bracelet because you're making so many knots and it just it basically if you want it thicker, that's one where you like do more string with. That's with the 4 pieces of string, and then you fold it the same way, but this time you're dealing with like 8 pieces of string.
Oh, geez.
So it's a little bit harder and confuser because of how much string. That's why we're starting with the 4 for right now.
I like that.
Because it's a little bit easier to understand. Now, you probably kind of notice like this is like sort of like moving to the side a little bit. This is where your weight sort of comes in, where you can either put a weight on it to keep it flat because it will do this thing where it kind of twists on itself and then makes it like a little bit weird and not as flat as people want it, or you can use your trusty ass tape and just tape that to the thing and it will be fine.
Smart. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Sounds.
Yeah.
Okay, let me complete one more rotation here.
Yeah.
Dude, you figured out all the little tips and tricks for this, didn't you?
Yeah, well, I've done it a few times and I learned it from my best friend, so.
W best friend?
W best friend.
How many of these do you think you made over the years?
I think I've made maybe up to like I don't do it often, so I think probably throughout my entire life it would probably be like up to 10. I don't make it very often. So, but it's a fun little thing to do when you're like making a simple gift for someone.
It is. I've done some basic sewing over the years, and I just found it was so dang relaxing. Once you got the pattern down to just like sit there and watch a show or something like that.
Yeah.
And make a gift for somebody.
Mine's gonna look like a candy cane. I'm gonna love it.
Candy cane pattern. That's such a good idea. Should have put more thought into. I was a little delusional, and I was like, "All right, chat, pick 2 colors, and we'll make it. And by the end of this, we'll have like 12 friendship bracelets." Not realizing, oh wait, these take a little while.
They do. Like soon enough, like if you become confident, you will be able to do it like a little bit more faster.
Of course.
And like it will be a thing where it's just like you can do it like while you're watching a YouTube video to do like something absent-mindedly. This is why I like crafts, is
Yes.
because especially stuff that are like simple as like these bracelets, it's just like you simply just do it while you're focusing on something else, and it's just, yeah, it's just that.
100%. Yeah. No, I did I had this one time that I got into a crafting phase. I was like, I want to learn how to sew. I want to learn how to do just basic, stitches and stuff like that. And dude, I like went down a full rabbit hole with it. Like, it's like once you get started, you're like, oh wait, I can also do this. And wait, no, if I combine these things together, and by the end of it, I was making little hand sewn plushies based off of different
Yeah.
patterns and stuff like that. Dude, it was so much fun.
Yeah, this is
Uh,
a little message to those who are a little bit like nervous of getting into crafts, or especially when it comes to things like sewing. Don't worry about messing it up, okay? Everyone starts somewhere. Trust me, I literally cried when I first started sewing. Like, I literally tried to sew another piece of fabric onto another piece of fabric, like in like a sort of like star pattern onto like a basic like square. I cried.
mm-hmm.
Okay, it's fine to cry over your work and think it looks dumb. Okay, you're just starting out. And you will get a hang of it. It's all about like learning and practicing, and yeah, it will take time, and you will learn your materials as you go, because of course different materials tend to have different outcomes. The
Mm-hmm.
reason why it failed so hard is because I was using stretchy fabric over just a thick fabric that wasn't stretchy, and that's why it
Uh-oh.
came out horrible. And and I didn't know that, but I learned that, oh,
You're
that
like,
was the
oh.
problem. So yeah, you're gonna
That
make
had to be
mistakes.
refreshing to learn later that you're like, oh, it wasn't just because I'm new to it. It's literally, or that I was like uh ill skilled or something like that
Yeah.
with it. It's like, no, literally I just
It's because I
used
simply
the wrong
didn't
materials.
know that different fabric means different types of way of sewing.
Yeah.
So, and there's always a different way to like make stuff. Like this is like a simple pattern we're doing, but you can choose like other patterns if you look up online. There's usually a tutorial for it. I literally saw this cute heart pattern that you can do. It's a little bit more
Ooh.
complicated though, and you will have to learn to do like the backwards four, which is basically the same thing, just on the other side and just backwards. But yeah, it's just it depends on patterns and whatnot, but you will get the hang of it. Same thing when I'm gonna be also teaching crocheting on the third week of crafts, so that will be
Ooh.
like a little bit into December, I think. Um, and I will teach you how I was taught how to do crochet, which AKA learned it all by myself. I just picked
Really?
up a crochet kit and just watched YouTube tutorials. So I will teach you that as well. The easiest thing I found, okay, do not listen to the people that say granny squares. That is boring. Okay? Do not do granny squares. Okay? That is boring and you don't want to put them all together. My recommendation is doing small little animals. The first one I did was a small little octopus. That was all. First, a few times looked like absolute shit, but at least I didn't have to worry about sewing them all together.
In a lot of ways, it's fun to have those first attempts ever.
Yeah.
Um,
Also, now I need to look at my chat because I haven't looked at it. Sorry, guys, if I missed some stuff. Hi, Virus!
all good. They're mentioning this Siri hand cam in the top corner. Everybody's
Yeah.
cheering.
Yippee!
I forget, did I turn on share chat or no? Let me check.
Yeah. And I think, what was my other craft that I was planning on doing?
There you go.
There we go. Now I'll make it easier for everybody. Hold up. What was my other craft that I was planning on doing?
Chat, we're all sharing chat now, so you can talk to each other.
Hold
Sorry
up.
about
I'm
that.
gonna...
San, good to see you. Silver, Noctua. What do you think, guys? I'm like actually kind of sort of making something here. Siri's a good
Yeah!
teacher.
The next thing... Oh, cross stitch, yeah. Don't make it complicated, guys. I'm only teaching simple cross stitch because I only know simple cross stitch.
Chat, if you want to learn how to crochet or cross stitch, next couple Tuesdays, it's going to be Siri Lush Craft Night.
Yeah.
So you can learn how to do all those things.
Okay, back at the thing. Okay, there you go.
My goodness. He's beautiful. Thank you, Silver. It's turned out pretty decent.
I'm gonna get my mouse out of the way.
Curious, you said that you decided to do the cross stitch or the crochet just out of the blue. Did like a show inspire you?
Not a show actually. It was because like I constantly like kept on going to like these little like marketplaces and like even at like Comic-Con where I am at, there's always like a few stalls that have crochet stuff. And I know I also knew that I absolutely love stuffed animals. I'm a stuffed animal collector. And like I literally have like many bags full of stuffed animals that are in like the basement. And also like I have a bunch of stuffed animals in my closet and whatnot. And so I was like thinking one day is like what if I just made my own stuffed animals? You know? I'll show you.
Dang, so you were so hooked on your stuffed animals that you're like, now I want to customize them.
Exactly. Hold up. Let me grab one of my ones that I made. I made an axolotl. And also the cat is at the door wanting to leave. This means she's gonna cause trouble.
All good. San, I can't believe you made me drop my controller. Wait, that was San, right? No, wait, that was Silver. Perfect. Oh, you can see cough. Yes, indeed. Check it out, Carrara. Pretty impressive, right? Pretty impressive.
Cat. Not allowed to leave for being a pain. Anyway. This was like my second sort of. Oh god, it's too big.
Oh my gosh, that's cute.
It's a little axolotl. I'll make sure to like the send a picture or something. But yeah, those are my. That was like my second actual crochet thing that I actually mastered. The first one was the octopi, and then I went on. I was like, hey, I want to make an axolotl.
You made an axolotl?
Yeah, that was an axolotl that I just showed.
Oh, it was a little zoomed in. That's what.
It was very zoomed in because my camera's near the my desk. I can't really move it that much. I'll send a picture.
I want to see the whole thing later on.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Carrara, we got Carrara Bear in chat. Carrara, you gotta join sometime in the future for one of Siri Lush's craft nights. Learn a new life skill, or fail doing it.
Yeah.
Bear says I was gonna play Dino Blade, but decided on a chill day. Well, you know it's a good day for a chill day.
Yeah.
We got a good. This is the perfect kind of stream for a chill day, right? Like
eventually, I hope to get pizza soon.
Dude, pizza is the best.
Domino's.
Ooh.
Earth will be proud.
What kind you guys getting? Like meat lovers or supreme?
I usually make my own pizza. Like it generally like ask for different toppings.
Oh, okay.
Not make my own.
I was thinking homemade for a minute. I'm like, wow.
Nah. No. If I was doing that, I would be very irresponsible because I'm away from the oven. My door was closed at that, so I wouldn't be able to hear it.
Very interesting.
No, but I always like Oops. We always get Domino's because that's like the closest place nearby, and
Cat is wanting to be a streaming star.
She wants to be a free cat from the office. I'm sorry, cat, but I know you're gonna disturb the dog, and then we're gonna be mad at you. Because you can't leave the dog alone because you are greedy.
Jeez. Turtle says, I like meat lovers and cheese sticks. Dude, that's a good choice. Carver says his tummy's hurting. That's no fun.
Oh no.
No fun at all.
Jesus Christ, cat.
What is she doing?
She's pawing at the door.
Like,
Okay.
all right, I've had enough of this stardom. Oh, dude. Okay, this is totally off topic, but it's like fresh of mind for me. I finally watched K-pop Demon Hunters last night.
Yes!
Dude,
Yes!
it changed my life.
It's so good!
It's so good.
I know the name throws people off, but it's so good!
Oh my goodness. I was like, okay, like, what's this little kids movie gonna be? And I got like the first 10 minutes into it. I'm like, it's okay, I guess, or something like that. And then like Golden hit the song, and I was like, this is really good. And then like it got emotional. There were good character development. It was a fun life message, good combat, visuals. Dude, I loved it. I'll probably watch it again.
Heck yeah! Watch it multiple times. There's even a sing-along.
Dude, I wish I'd seen it in theaters.
Yeah, because that was specifically the sing-along in there, and everybody was singing in it.
Oh, wait. So it released as a sing along? That was the dude.
So
man.
basically, what happened was that Sony like unleashed it to Netflix without any like prompt, and like not even in theaters or anything, or no like barely any trailer except for one.
Because they didn't think it was gonna do very good, which is crazy.
Yeah, and then after it got really popular and stayed on like the top like shows and movies of Netflix for like a freaking month.
Yeah.
Or like over that, they decided, hey, we're gonna release like a sing-along at theaters so people can have fun. They don't have to do it, but if they want to sing along with other K-pop Demon Hunter fans, they can.
And boy, did they.
And boy, did they. There are so many videos online of people going to the theaters and singing along.
Man, maybe they'll re-release it someday. It'll be fun.
Well, I know they're probably because of how much success it has, they're probably going to do a sequel.
Oh, for sure.
I am scared of sequels and apparently also live action, but...
Yeah. Oh, they would do it live action, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Oh, that's rough.
The only thing is I'm waiting
man.
for that sequel because honestly, I need more Derpy the cat. I need the cat.
Yes. Oh, we got San in chat saying they're heading out for the night. Said goodbye to both of us. Goodbye,
Okay,
San.
see ya.
You have a good night. Feel free to lurk later on if you change your mind. Yeah, no, the huge hit. It'll be interesting what they do for the sequel. And how they go about that. Low key, if they were given a good budget, I think they could make a really decent TV show out of it.
They would, and like, still
don't
sad
know
that
if they
we
would.
didn't get the official aquarium scene with Ruby and Gino, but I understand why they took it out.
Why'd
Because they
take
were
it out?
supposed to kiss!
Why'd they take that out?
Because they thought it was probably, like, one of it is probably because of budget, and two, I think it kind of, like, it felt like Rumi and Jito got too close too soon, you know? And fell in love way too soon. And it wouldn't, like, hit, like, the betrayal would be weird.
That makes sense in the context of things.
Yeah. But still disappointed,
I think they
though.
told a good story. Yeah, disappointed, but like at least they were doing it in the spirit of we want to tell the best story we can.
Okay, fine, cat. You can leave. Just don't cause trouble. If I hear you bothering the dog, I will get you again.
Silver says sequel's gonna be they had a child. Maybe. Octola says if they get the fan cosplayers on live action version, it might have a chance. There's a lot of ways you could make like a live action work. It's so rare. It feels like me taking a basketball to a parking lot and chucking it a random direction and saying maybe it'll get in the trash can. I don't know. I've been burned so many times by live actions that it's just like I can't think of the last live action remake that I was like, wow, they blew me away with that.
Yeah, the problem with live action is a lot of the time it's just the same copy and paste from the original that has already been made, and they don't like add too many new things. Like it generally speaking, it's just like when it comes to like movies, like what we love is because they were original, they were new, and they had like their own like spin off of it when it came to like Disney with
Right.
their basing it off stories that made it more like fantasy sort of love for that. um yeah, and the problem is with these live actions is like we've already seen this in the animated movies, and a lot of times the animated movies are better. Um, because we already know what happened to the live action of the
My
Lion King with the
goodness.
barely any emotions. Couldn't
Oh,
barely tell them
jeez.
apart.
I did not see that, but I heard things, and I was just like, "That's disappointing."
I haven't seen it
Silver from chat
too,
says
but
Aladdin was really good, and Noctua says Corella was really good because it was so different. Oh,
oh,
true. I heard.
Cruella.
I did not
I,
see Corella, but that was like it was live action, but like from her perspective, right?
it was about her past.
Ooh,
Yeah.
was she like
And
an anti-hero or?
so basically, okay, it's not really anti-hero. It's like she wasn't like exactly the best person either, but it kind of showed like a little bit about how she was like a designer and whatnot. She loved making outfits, and her what she would assume to be her biological mother was killed by this rich nasty person. And
Mm,
so it's like, sorry, I hit my mic.
all
And
good.
basically her thing is, and this person, this rich person, owns like a whole fashion line. So she basically does her entire life of like trying to get into like her inner circle, basically, like partially, not completely.
Oh,
Sometimes she just like accidentally kind of do it, I guess, but she was trying to like figure out like who murdered them exactly. Um,
so it started off kind of as an obsession with the murder, and then eventually morphed into other stuff.
yeah,
Oh, we got new hydrates in chat.
rib.
You sure you don't want to join me in drinking
I
300
haven't
waters?
though. Don't take my whole words to heart because honestly, I haven't watched it in a very long time, but it is good, and it is like sort of like a different story because it's about Cruella's past. So, but it
Oh,
basically
that's a neat spin on things.
yeah, but it basically shows like why she sort of like became a villain. Like it doesn't make like you don't like you partially sympathize with her, but not to like a whole extent point, I guess. Because
Not
she was
enough that
still
you're
a
like,
bad.
yeah, that justified her trying to kill the puppies.
Yeah,
It's like, no, at the end of the day, like, at
yeah, like
the end of the
it's
day, we still
like
need to make her Corella. That's smart.
yeah, like it's not completely like they didn't do too much to like show her evil side, but you can tell like in some parts she was like a total dick to her henchmen. So
How
like,
dare she?
how dare she? So
No, I like those kind of remake spin-offs. It's a neat idea. I'm not
yeah,
I'm not against the remakes necessarily. Like I think
like it,
there's an opportunity that it's like you can tell the same story but with, a different coat of paint. It's like,
yeah,
okay, if you're creative enough, you can like I guess almost like add to the story a little bit. There were things in their original, like let's say Beauty and the Beast. I thought they did a
yeah,
decent job of an adaptation, and I love that they added the song from the musical Nevermore. It's
yeah.
for the Beast to sing. It's like gorgeous. It's like, oh, that's a
Oh,
neat
Nevermore was
idea.
my
There's some
favorite song
retelling.
in that movie. It
It
was
is.
actually
It was
really
like really
good.
good. So moments like that, I'm like, okay, I can see where a remake is decent here. The ones that are bothering me right now, it's the did you see the new Moana trailer? Moana 2?
I have been hearing about it. I have been like avoiding it like the plague though because like I
Here's
know
here's
it's
the
just another just one-on-one copy
they're
and
well, and here's the reason why. They strayed too far with a couple of them. And so people got really mad because they went too far. But now on
yeah.
the flip side, they're like not going far enough, so it's just like one-to-one shots that it's like, well, what's the point? But the other issue is that it's like now the live action has so much CGI in it you can't really call it live action anymore.
Yeah.
Because like if you watch the new Moana trailer, that's my main gripe with it, is that like 90% of it is the CGI, but it even looks CGI. It doesn't like
Yeah.
look like live action. It looks super neon grass, all that kind of stuff. And it's like you missed out on the whole point of the live action, which is to like tell the story with a different coat of paint and maybe add
Yeah.
element or shed light on like some of the traditional customs or something like that of the people, or create some additional lore that maybe
Hi, Matt.
was lost that they wanted to release before but didn't have time for, like,
Yeah.
but
I'm
instead
gonna
it's
be
just
right
like,
back.
I
I'm
don't know.
gonna grab my pizza, but like, yeah, like I also like the idea that like Disney almost had was like making a sort of like backstory to like Mufasa and Scar,
Yeah.
because like I found that very interesting. The only unfortunate part is you couldn't tell them apart.
So chat, trying to read a message from earlier, but I don't have access to my mouse, so I can't scroll back up, unfortunately. But it's something I felt the Cruella movie and the 100 Dalmatians felt a bit too different. Um, Interesting. So sounds like she might have been a little bit. Got Matt on the roll. Rolling in the chat. Just gonna pop in and say hi. How you doing, Matt? Good to see you. I'm learning from our very own Bob Ross, Siri Lush here. Nacho says the one thing I didn't like about Cruella is the fact that it felt like Cruella in the movie and the 100 Dalmatians felt a bit too different. That's what it was. Okay, gotcha. That, in other words, the contrast between the two was a little different. Usually what I try to do with moments like that, when there's a retelling of a different thing, what I like to imagine for myself, and this has helped me, I guess, be a little less angry about adaptations, is that I try to think of it as if two of your friends are telling the exact same story. um where like if you went to your local coffee shop and your best friend there was like, dude, did you see what happened the other day? Well, hey, listen, we were cutting class, and like we were leaving this place, and we jumped over the fence, and dude, they were right behind us, and then like we barely escaped, and dude, it was crazy. And then like after your friend tells the story, then the principal comes in, and they give their rendition of the story, and they're like,
Yeah.
your silly friends came in, and no, we were not like right behind them. We found them like an hour later or something like that. Like it's a very different
It
perspective
it's
and
basic.
told with a different narrative.
Yeah, basically what you're probably pointing at is there's two sides of the story, sort of
Exactly.
thing. Um, like for the easiest example for me, think of a crime scene, guys. There's always witnesses and they have different renditions, okay, about how they
Exactly.
felt or what they
They'll
saw.
skew the facts a little bit. They'll emphasize things for theatrics on, especially if it makes them look good. And their story
Yeah.
style may focus on different aspects. Maybe there's someone who really cares about details or deep thoughts, or there's someone who just, focused on the action.
Yeah.
I think
But you
in
can
the best
also,
moments, that's what remakes do.
yeah. But I definitely prefer when it comes to like things, it's just like I don't want live actions. I want something new. If you think it's like a really good story and you want to continue and open up the story in a genuine way, make a sequel.
Hmm.
Okay,
Right.
this is why I was like interested. It's like, oh, I want to see like the past of Mufasa and Scar. That would be good.
Yeah.
Uh And like genuinely, it's just like sequels. I know not all of them are good, like fair, and it's always like usually sucky. But generally
Right.
speaking, if it comes from like a genuine feeling of wanting to express more of certain characters and show a different side of characters, that is definitely a good way to go. Think of Sheldon, because there's like the also the side story of George that is also produced, and that went
Oh
really
yeah.
well. Like I really like seeing
Very
that
good.
part of it because it's like now we're except for focusing on Sheldon, we're focusing on George or
Yes.
Georgie. Yeah.
Georgie. And they even like changed the way that the show felt. They made it like a sitcom, which like if you think of how George would tell a story, he would probably try to make it more chipper along and would tell it in like if you had to choose a cinematic narrative, a sitcom makes a lot of sense for someone like Georgie, versus for Sheldon, the more dramatic side of things, the like focusing on the facts and stuff makes more
Yeah.
sense.
Exactly. And it's like those are great ideas. Is like if you want to do a spin-off specifically of like other characters you feel like you can like express more of their story so people can look deeper into it and then even hell go back to the original series and have that perspective of that character from that movie, that would
Yes.
probably do really well for you because like now you're trying to point out the little flaws of people from their past. It's a really
Uh,
good way to continue a story and make people watch the old one.
well, and also hearing it from a different character's perspective, all of a sudden you can get information that you may not have been privy to. You're like, man, like this one character was such a jerk. Why were they such a jerk all the time? And then, they do a behind the scenes of that character, and you're like, holy cow, this person was barely holding it together and went through so much trauma and pain that this other character never got to see. No wonder they were such a jerk at times because they were, sacrificing so much.
It
Um,
reminds me
it's
sort
like an
of.
opportunity to do that.
It kind of reminds me of that one Star Wars movie that was like before the events of like the like for like not the prequel movies but the actual like main storyline. It's like
Called like Andorra or something.
it One Republic One.
One, yeah, yeah, yeah. I know
Yeah,
the one you're
I
talking about. It's like right
absolutely
after the
loved
third
it.
movie.
I
Yeah.
absolutely loved it because it showed before the call for from Princess Leia. Or is it
Yes.
Princess Leia? I'm not completely sure. I'm not a big Star Wars fan. Apologies. I might get the lore
It
wrong.
was. No, you're. No, you
Okay.
got it right.
Oh my god, my cat now wants to come in. You just wanted out like 20 minutes ago, cat. My cat is silly.
She wants to be the center of attention. I don't think she
Oh.
wants to be in or out. She's like, I just want to be the star.
Yeah, like
Got
she's having
cr-
zoomies right now though, so she's like running around. I bet if I open my door, she's gonna run.
do it.
She already
Silver,
ran before I made it
enjoy
to
the
the
lurk.
door. She already ran before I made it to the door.
Like, no, yep, she just wanted you to pay attention to her.
Yeah, silly cat. But yeah, I just like
Yep.
those stories because first off, it's a new, unique perspective. It's a completely different story than just copy and pasting it on
Right.
something else, and it's just like that's what we want. We want new stories, be it from old characters we already know or just completely new characters.
100%. I think it really comes down to the root of what's the story you're trying to tell here. Like, what's
Yeah.
the what do you want the audience to walk away with? Because, like, for example, a lot of people are complaining right now about Toy Story 6 or 7 or whatever it is right now.
There's a
And
point where there's too many movies. I'll agree with
exactly,
that.
it's like, oh come on, there's so many of it. There is the piece that absolutely, like, from a budgeting standpoint, the theater is taking, I forget what the stats were, but basically I think it's like 50% or more of their movies, they basically try to make them safe calls, that it's like it's a sure thing, that it's like, listen, as long as we don't totally screw this up, we know this movie is going to make money. Um, and it doesn't have to do amazing, but it has to, ideally it would do really good. It's like, do you want to, like, if you're betting your own money, do you want to bet it on, you know, this random movie you've never heard of before, or do you want to bet it on Toy Story 7 that you know people are going to go watch? It's like, well, of course we're going to do Toy Story
Yeah.
7.
The thing is,
And
like, when it
like,
comes down to it, it's just like a lot of the times it's what people really appreciate this, like when it like first came out, when Toy Story, is because it was a completely unique idea at the time, and it was new,
mhm,
something new to watch, and and now and it's also was like made with a lot of love and a lot of
a
dedication.
lot of love. Yes.
And now that there's more movies out each time that you can tell, it's just like it's just them trying to get get a good money, get the bank.
Right, right. That you're like, wait, hold on. Like, what was the point of this? I think so far, Toy Story's been the one that I feel like, at least for me personally, every time that they've done one of their sequels, they have done a good job at telling a unique story. So even though it
Yeah.
is a little like, okay, really, again with Toy Story or something like that, it's like each time that they've done a sequel, they've the intention behind the story itself isn't just the same. Like it's not Woody for the third time wanting to be the center of attention toy or
Yeah.
something like that.
But I
They're
feel
like,
like
all right, let's
now
explore
with
something new.
like I think now with like I think Toy Story is at like its limit because now I think what wasn't like the plan is like now their new child is now grown up and now has to deal with the fact of like not playing with toys anymore or something like that. Like it's literally the same thing that happened in one of the other movies. It's just like there's a point where it's like you're now saying the same story over and over again.
Yeah, there is a possibility.
It's
Let me.
going back to
What is it?
Star
I have
Wars
two
with the
thoughts.
last series.
Oh my gosh, yeah, if they just rehash. There is a world like based off the teaser trailer that I saw so far. There's two places it could go. One, it could be an absolute just rehash, and if they do that, I'll be very angry. If all they do is make Bonnie the new toy is the iPad, and the main character kid wants to be the center of attention. Basically, the iPad is Buzz. But there is a world where they have an opportunity to tell a deep story, which is in two parts. Uh, one is you remember at the end of the. Did you see the last movie, the fourth one?
I'm not. I don't remember. It's all become like a blur for me. I haven't watched the Toy Story series forever.
Toy Story 4 is one of my favorite movies of all time. It makes me cry like buckets every time I finish.
Okay.
Because it's about retirement and for people transitioning to the grandparenting years.
Yeah.
And that's kind of how Woody and Bo Peep are trying to kind of figure out
Yeah.
the next story that they have an opportunity at the end of the movie. Um, and this isn't a big spoiler or anything like that, but Woody gives his sheriff badge to Jessie, and making because she's the favorite toy. So he's basically giving her the opportunity, or passing on leadership. So he's retiring officially, and she is stepping into the new role. And my hope is that what they do in this next movie is they tell a
Pardon
story that we
me. I'm
haven't
just
heard
gonna
yet.
have my food now because I'm hungry.
Welcome to the ASMR stream now.
Yeah, sorry guys. I just got Domino's, so like we're just gonna.
Chat, this stream is sponsored by Domino's. Use hashtag SiriLush at checkout for 12% off.
No, not actually.
Oh man. Yeah, true. I probably should. Not actually. Not actually.
Not actually. We're not sponsored
okay.
by Domino's.
Yeah, someday. I'll get hashtag. What is it though? Okay, so there's an opportunity though with this new Toy Story for them to tell the story of what it's like to be a new leader and the struggles of that, because Jesse's going to be stepping into the role of leadership. And you know how like so many times people are like, if only I was running this company, or if only I was X, Y, or Z, or if only I was in charge, it would be so much easier. And then you step into that role of leadership or manager role or whatever it is, and you're like, this is a nightmare. I hate I hate managing people. People are dumb. They're not showing up for their
Yeah.
shifts, all that kind of stuff. It's like, so there's an opportunity for them to tell a story about young leaders. Because it can be very easy. She's like, Woody always did X, Y, and Z, so we're gonna do it this way. And then you find out why Woody always did it X, Y, or Z.
Mm-hmm.
And you want everyone to sing Kumbaya, and then you realize, oh, part of being a good leader is making decisions that not everybody loves. Because you can't make everybody happy all the time. And so then like the pain of, being the one everyone hates, but you're trying to do the right thing, and then messing up and that kind of thing. And then there's opportunity for Woody to take on the role of like grandpa mentor that she can come to at some point. And he's like, well, I don't have all the answers, but I do have this. So there's
Mm-hmm.
that. But there's also the flip side of it is that they're going to be dealing with the iPad. And I think Bonnie's going to be the same age roughly, or they could have her. And that is a new challenge, is that how do, quote, toys compete with an iPad? And it's, iPad's kind of taking over imagination and such. Um, how do you compete with because before, like with Buzz, it was like, well, there were other toys. Buzz was the star, but other toys were playing with it. With the
Mhm.
iPad, it's like it replaces all toys. So you can basically, there's an opportunity to tell those two stories at the same time, and let the audience walk away. There's also a world where all they do is make the iPad the news Buzz Lightyear toy, and it's the exact same story, just told from Jesse's perspective. It's like, who knows? But my hope is
Yeah.
that they tell a story that changes people's lives.
Also, probably tells people that iPads are not exactly a good way to distract your kids.
Definitely not. It's good for them to know how to use technology, but you also fry their dang attention circuits at a young
Like,
age.
especially when it comes to YouTube videos and whatnot, especially of the kids shows that are on YouTube, they tend to be very, very like. It feels like it's just a full load of just stuff happening every single second. There's no pauses or anything. It isn't like.
Oh yeah.
And it just like it gives too much information to a child. I like for me, I grew up with Lego games for 3 hours max.
Yes.
Playing Lego games.
Lego games.
Okay, that was my entertainment.
I played those games a lot.
Other than that, it usually came with toys. Play with toys.
Yeah.
Mostly My Little Pony, or doing crafts. Mostly art. Like.
Well,
I
and having those
definitely.
opportunities for kids, it's so important for them to learn to use their imagination. Because if all you do is receive entertainment, then you don't kind of learn how to come up with, like giving a kid a paintbrush or something like that. It gives them the opportunity to go, well, what am I supposed to paint? And it's like anything you want. And so, like learning to stretch that muscle. That's how you
Yeah.
get the amazing artists of today. Is that they've had that opportunity to exercise that muscle from a young
Yeah,
age.
and I don't blame the kids at all for this because
Oh no.
I understand that it's very like eye-catching with every video you watch. Like trust me, I
For sure.
like literally doom scroll on my phone every now and then.
Same.
But I definitely will say this is partially like mainly a parental problem. I know that people are stressed out when it becomes parents, but there is a point where it's just like, yeah, you're gonna deal with tantrums. That's the point of kids. They do have tantrums. But that was because that's the only way they can communicate. If you're only like the only way you're stopping is giving them what they want, especially an iPad for them to like give them all the brain stuff from that. It's like you're not teaching them patience. And also you're teaching them like they could get whatever they want or something, or that you will ignore them.
Right.
So yeah.
No, that's a hard lesson to learn, and 100% agree with you that it's not the kids' fault, and you're not blaming the kids, you're not blaming the parents, and saying, and there's a very real reality that you need to kind of learn a healthy measurement for both. But it's like,
Yeah, like giving
you can use these things, and you don't want to use them 24/7.
Yeah, I think a lot of when it comes to a lot of parents, I think they need to also learn about like time management with those iPads. Like give them like only a few hours on it. Like I'm saying, like
Right.
1 to 2 hours, so that they know how to like. It is one of the ways to also like properly manage their time as well. Because here's the thing, they're gonna grow up to adults as well, and they need to learn this as well. They can't always be on their phone or on their tablet every single moment of every single day. They have to learn either they're at school or whatnot. They have to pay attention in class, in high school, in a workplace or in college. They gotta learn those skills eventually, and usually the best way to do it is to start implementing a routine or or a reward system. Okay, and like I remember my like the little things I did like with little chores. Like we had like a chore chart. That's a good way to start. Having them do little chores so that they can earn a reward. Like how like for me it's money. Getting like $1 for like every time I went to school because I was really bad at going to school. Like it was that
Well, but hey,
bad.
but that paired a good reaction or a positive emotion with when you overcame a negative one
Yeah.
and served you better in multiple ways of life.
Yeah,
Aquila
it's
from chat
not.
says, my gosh, parents who do exactly as their kids ask whenever they say, whenever they throw a fit makes my blood boil." Yes, that can be frustrating. I feel bad for those parents that it's like,
Yeah.
and I'm not like, neither of us are trashing parents who are struggling or going through those things.
Because yeah,
What we
parenting
are
is
saying is that
hard.
it's like, oh yeah,
And you're literally thrown at, like you're literally thrown at it like a kid is thrown at you once you have that kid. And you can't completely know what you're going to do to parent them because there's many different ways how to parent. How you were parented probably is not the right way you want to go. Usually there's not like a step-to-step manual of how to parent. It really depends on your situation and your kids.
yes, their personality, your personality, their environment, their interests, what's going on in life. It's a lot to manage. You do
Mm-hmm.
me a quick favor. All the dang hydrates making me gotta pee crazy bad. Can you chat with chat for a little bit? I'll be back.
For sure. Anyway, hi chat. Give me a second. I was just eating some nice bread. Garlic bread. I guess life is pretty decent so far. Yeah, it's been okay. It's been okay. Okay. We can continue on that conversation about parents. Like, totally understand that there's a lot of situation that causes for different like things to happen, especially if you're like a single parent. Like, I totally understand that there is a lot of things you can't do with your kids because you're so busy trying to make sure they have a good life, but also that you're financially stable, and that tends to lead to a lot of things of like trying to distract them. But there's definitely times where you definitely need to teach your kids good lessons that will be stuck in their head. Um, Especially when it comes to being nice to other people. You know, because you know like the classic thing of like a person like has their child like kicking out a seat behind an adult and they're telling them to stop and then the parent proceeds to not do anything. um yeah, that's when you need to do teach a lesson, and you need to genuinely like, I think the problem is a lot of people make that excuse, oh they're just children. They're that excuse is not gonna happen for very long, guys. You gotta teach them eventually. And it's to the point where it's like you have to teach them or the people around you are going to teach them, because there is a point where people cannot stand things, and it could really can land your kid into like big trouble, especially if they're like in school and whatnot. So, but totally understand situations and whatnot. It's definitely a hurdle that many people have to go through, but in the end it's just generally don't give an iPad every time to a kid if they're fussing. Okay, it's not the number one way. Get them an Xbox, get Lego games or something like that. That will help. Teach them how I was raised. Lego games for like 3 hours. Welcome back.
Thank you. I agree with that sentiment. I'm curious, which Lego games did you have?
Ooh, Lego games. So I think we had
Yeah.
a lot of Star Wars Lego games actually, because my dad and brother were big fans of Star Wars. Even my mom.
Yes.
Another. I had like a lot of Harry Potter games. Um,
Lego Harry Potter.
yeah, Harry Potter. I especially love playing those. They're the classic Batman games. Um,
Yeah.
we had a lot. Do you remember Lego Dimensions?
I do. I never got to play that one, but it looked
I
awesome.
Yeah,
It had
I
like
got that when I
Portal,
was a
Doctor
kid.
Who, The Simpsons, right?
Exactly. Yeah, I had that as well. Um, There's that. There was also God, let me think. Marvel games, a lot of Marvel games because we all
Oh,
loved
right.
Marvel. Um,
Yes.
to play that all the
Back in the
time.
golden age.
Yeah. Man, I like when we got like the recent Star Wars game that came out like a couple of years back. I was so confused because it actually had voice acting.
Yes.
And I was just like, there's
Like,
voice
wait,
acting?
people talk?
I'm used to
At
just
first I
hearing the
was like kind of
grunts.
mad about it. I was like, no, this is kind of weird. And then I was like, wait, it actually is kind of good. Like,
It's the same way of like hearing of Link talked in the Zelda games.
yes.
And then you realize Link did talk in the show, and it was like, what? He was a
Dude,
pervert?
did you did you see they leaked the new uh what is it? The live action Zelda movie like
Genuinely,
actors?
I am so happy for it because it genuinely does look good. And I've
Yes.
heard a lot of things like it's saying they are like sort of like putting it like all different Zelda games together basically, and from that. And Zelda has a bow like she used to, like our queen.
Yes.
God, I'm a big fan of Twilight Princess, so like her having a bow and being
Yes.
hot. I absolutely love that Zelda so much because of the bows. Like her, like literally is able to defend herself like the queen she is.
Yes. Dude, the whole Twilight Princess movie, I'd be down if they just made the movie off of Twilight Princess.
Oh,
But the fact that it's its own thing is going to be so good.
it will be, yeah.
I wonder which game they're gonna base it off of.
I know they're
Like
basing it
probably
on a bunch of
Ocarina of
things.
Time, right?
They're basing it off of a lot of things. Actually, they're making like their own new thing with the movie.
Really?
I think so. Yeah.
I like that. It could be cool. I'd be down for either, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
I think it looks promising. I really hope they don't screw it up.
Definitely. And they
But
did
yeah, no,
so
I feel
well
like
with
they
choosing the
cast it
actors.
very
Oh
well.
my god, they actually look like the
Yes.
characters.
And thank goodness they didn't just grab random Hollywood actors and be like, now you're Zendaya as Zelda and I don't know, Tom Holland as Link or something.
Mm-hmm.
Which still would be cute, but come on.
They already have Spider-Man.
Exactly.
And they're their own actors. They don't need to be in every single movie.
Yeah. Have Chris Pratt as
Oh my god.
and wait, what's his name? Jack Black as Ganondorf.
Yeah, and I think those might be like relatively like new actors actually. I'm not fully sure, but
Yeah.
I think they're new. Which is amazing because
Which
they're actually giving more opportunities for new actors. Which I love because I
exactly.
want to be a new actor one day.
Do it. What
I'm
was it?
working on it.
When I attended film school, it was so dang fun learning about how they would go about casting and like tips that you could use for as a director. Took a couple directing classes, and we had to like we would take people from the acting classes that were going for their acting degree, and then we
Mhm.
would test out basically being a director for these new actors. And it was really interesting to see which directors could like sometimes you get a really good director with a really bad actor that was
Mhm.
still able to get a phenomenal performance because they were such a good director. And then vice versa, sometimes you would have a really bad director, but the actor would be so good that they'd be able to compensate. It's so neat to see.
Yeah. Like my possible in for being an actor is probably from one of my contact friends because I did do like film study basically in high school, and like I was like one of the main people that like opted to act in each skit. But I had one of my
Dude,
friends
nice.
that was really close into that class, like really want to be a director and whatnot. So I might have my in through that
You
once
might
they
have your
finish
in.
college.
Carrara Bear in chat says you got this, Siri. I'll watch a movie starring you.
Oh my god.
And Noctua says Chris Pratt being Link would be the funniest thing ever. Not a good idea, but
Mm-hmm.
amazing. It would be. It would be, honestly, if they just did a straight up parody. Well, it sounds like you've already got the makings of an audience. Heck, I'll go to your premiere if you become a world class actor.
I'll
I
need
mean,
to
in a lot
figure
of ways,
out.
that's kind of what we get to do by streaming, right? Is that you get to like,
I guess so,
because it
yeah.
is a stage in its own way. It's different, but
That's probably why I do
um,
streaming, is because like I have fun with it and I love doing like silly stuff, especially silly voices.
yes. See, that's one of my favorite things is like to play a
I
game
love
that
being
has.
dramatic.
What do you mean being dramatic? When have you ever been dramatic? I can't
I
think
don't
of a
know.
single time. No, it is
Oh,
so
definitely.
fun that at any point you can just do whatever you want.
Mm-hmm. Like, I know a lot of people, our
Question.
actors start off with like little skits from like small little directors. You know?
Yeah.
Probably the
Dude,
unpaid stuff, but I generally want to do that because usually most of the time they have like really silly ideas and I love it. Or very interesting ones.
Dude, on that exact same note, did you see the recent Hunger Games but better movie that came out?
I have not.
Okay, so you probably recognize this actress. She's her name is Grace something, and she's been doing skits on Reels for a couple years now, and they're very similar to like old Vine kind of content,
Okay.
um, like the Thomas Sanders crowd, all that jazz. But
I love
they
Thomas
ended up
Sanders.
creating a whole. Oh, he's so good. They ended up basically creating an acting group in college, and they created a couple of social media accounts that they all together then would post like a well done skit that
I
was
think I know
like
what you
relatively
mean. Wait,
cinematic
I think I
quality.
know what you
Yeah,
mean. Is it like the people that
yeah,
do like like while they're in school, like in classes a lot of the times?
yes, it's her.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
that's them!
yeah.
I love their stuff.
They released for her birthday a complete remake of the Hunger Games where they filmed it over like 3 days, recreating the entire movies. Yeah, Noctwell in chat says it's called The Hunger Games but better. I've only seen clips of it at this point and it looks phenomenal. Like there's a mix between, because they're actually decent actors, but it's like
Mm-hmm.
it's that perfect blend between like Vine silliness and like actually good acting, and it's like cinematically shot too. And it's like an
Mm-hmm.
hour and 15 minutes. They did their own premiere. You got to check it out. You probably love it.
I already do love their work, so I'll definitely watch it.
Definitely, I got to sit down and watch the whole thing at some point.
But I definitely do want, like, I know that's probably one of the things is doing, like, silly little skits. I do really want to get into that, but because I'm so nervous being in front of a camera now, recently, like, especially if I'm,
True.
like, posted it on YouTube, because I'm so used to just, like, showing it to a class only,
Yes.
and not, like, to the entire world. I'm a little nervous because I don't want my face to be out there, but also you kind of have your face out there if you want to be, like, a in-person actor. Unless I choose voice acting, which I would love to do. That is my number one thing that I want to do.
Too.
Yo,
Voice acting would be.
voice acting agencies, please hire me.
Hit me up. Hit me up.
For real, for real.
I did I did some. I think I mentioned it before. I've done a couple of years of voice acting, just through like Fiverr gigs and stuff. It was very fun. It was like you just get random scripts and all that kind of stuff. You could definitely make a go out of it. So, though some of the stuff that I auditioned for was not fun. Like the most basic of intro stuff.
I always go to like oh.
I haven't done very much React content. Noctwell just dropped the movie The Hunger Games but better in chat. It's on YouTube. I suppose if we like if either one of us watched it, but like isn't the rule you have to like react? You have to like pause it every so often and like link it?
Yeah, I think when it personally for me, I'm not gonna ever do reaction stuff because I'm literally a PNG tuber. There's not much reaction going on. You know what I mean, guys?
That's kind of my thought too. Yeah.
Like, and I don't want to rip people off by simply having a little me at the side of the screen and just like pausing every minute. It's like, oh my god, that was insane.
Yeah.
I don't want to
definitely
be.
Want to add.
Yeah, I just generally like watching videos like on my own to enjoy it. Generally, I feel like reacting to it just forces me to do too much stuff to actually enjoy it, so I'll let the professional reaction people do it.
Yeah, no, there could definitely be the type that you're like, if I have to pause every 30 seconds in order to like, you know, keep it react, which I totally get. You want to, it needs to be slightly transformational work, and at the end of the day, you want to honor the artist, like in that kind of thing. But if you don't have a lot to say about a particular topic, it's like probably don't watch or react to that particular piece.
Exactly. Like, I don't want to rip them
especially
off.
if you feel you're like forcing a reaction. You're like, oh, that's so cool. You're like, it was all right. Like, Carrara Bear in chat says surprise coffee cup reaction. Yeah, just switch between two PNGs. Noctua says, I think anyone could do it without a face cam as long as you add in your own words. But if it's not fun for you, you don't need to do it. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, that's why
there's ways to do it.
Yeah, there's probably ways that you can do it with just a PNG model or nothing at all, but still, it just feels like it feels like
gotta
cheap
add some
content.
serious commentary.
Yeah, like I've seen some reaction people, like a lot, like most of the ones that I usually watch do add some serious like actual stuff into it. You know, like
Definitely.
who is it? Danny. That one guy.
Oh, that guy. Yeah, that narrows it down.
Danny, something. Motto? I think last name Motto or something like that? Close to that? There we go. Yep. Danny Mota.
Danny Motto.
Motto. Oh, Motto. I said, I clearly did not read that right, but.
Well, it might be Moda. I don't know. Not cool. Thank you. Always on top of stuff like that.
I think that's the right person.
Yeah,
I find that he generally does add some like more information in some of his reactions.
Definitely. I find myself watching quite a bit of React content. Like I'll find the original video and then I'll see that one of my favorite streamers also watched the video and then I watch like their reaction. And then I see another one of my favorite streamers watch it and so I'll watch their reaction. Kind of like what is it when they stream a game or something? You kind of want to see everyone's approach.
Yeah. When it comes to games, I think it's a little bit easier when it comes to games because you're actively playing it. So there's definitely. Different like decisions that you will make in that game.
Yeah.
And so
how they approach it and how many times they failed, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. When it comes to videos, it's kind of harder because you're not exactly playing the video, like you're not exactly like in it. So like
right.
And controlling it. It's just like it definitely does feel different.
Well, and I think in the worst forms of it, it can be people just straight up ripping off the creators. That it's like all they do is you hit play and you just, said one word every 5 minutes or something like that, and you're technically getting away with it. But I think in the best versions of it, you've got people like you were saying with the Danny guy that are like adding a new context and oftentimes spotlighting stuff that would have been hidden forever. Be a great way to boost videos.
Yeah, like I find that Danny like does a lot of things where it's just like specifically the Booger Stray Dogs reaction because I absolutely love the series Booger Stray Dogs. A fun little fact about me. Like I love that he also like took like somewhat of like a literature English class like probably when he was younger in high school and whatnot. And he remembered one of the things that he has beef with one of the books that were based off a character. It's just like, the Scarlet Letter, I hate that book! It sucks!
Like a 7-minute rant on the Scarlet Letter.
Because awesome. Booger Stray Dogs is all about, like, different authors, but as anime people.
Okay.
And usually their powers are based off of books, so that they wrote. So, yeah.
Interesting.
You'd
ever write a book
of references. For me,
yeah, you're a very creative person. Like you know a lot about story, you know about acting.
I will tell you this: I have tried when I was in grade 6 to 8.
Okay.
I have tried to write a book. it's shit.
Mhm. Wait, you're saying you tried once and it wasn't good? What are the odds? Like,
What are the odds? I generally don't think I will be able to do that sort of thing again because, like, generally that was just a whole lot of, like, younger me brain rot that was just putting it into, like, words. Like, I genuinely think I was surprised because I made, like, 21 pages
oh, geez.
of, like, this idea of, like, one of my OCs, my edgy OCs, the classic edgy OC story. Is like their parents are dead, their friends are dead, their whole tribe is dead.
Everyone dies.
Everyone dies. Their kingdom died. Their enemies die.
Whoa.
That's basically how I can tell about the story. Basically, it's just everyone's dead.
Everyone's dead and gone.
But yeah, I don't think I have that much like motivation to make another book like in an idea. Like I definitely do have ideas, and I've written down beautiful ideas that I really want to one day make it into reality, but I just don't seem to like be fully motivated to do that. That's why I probably choose art most of the time to sort of convey that in like still images. So.
I gotcha.
Yeah, but like I swear,
Yeah.
I do have good stories in my head. It's just that I only decided to write a book when I was in grade 7, and just like it just went off from there, and then it stopped.
No,
COVID
right.
really
Like,
ruined me, I guess.
Unless you're like super pumped to write, it's definitely not for everyone because like you start writing, like you might get a little surge and you're like, let me write something, and then like you get, you know, 1,000 words into it and you're like, okay, starting to run out of steam here. What else do I want to add? Then you get to work, 5,000 in and you're like, okay, I think I said what I need to say.
I will say there is a huge likely that I still have the doc for my old story that I made. I think I definitely.
Dude,
guys, do you want to
stream? On stream would be so good.
It would be so funny. Guys, do you want to stream of me reading my most embarrassing story I've ever made?
Yes, the title alone.
Oh my god.
Reading a book that I wrote as in high school.
Yeah, no. I'm pretty sure, like, hold up. Let me see if I could find it.
Yo, wait, can you?
I could probably find it because I know that I put like it in like a whole thing, yeah. But let me see.
Not said. I just got an ad for a coffee grinder with 50 to 22 seconds. Sweet, yeah. Use code coffee at checkout for 67% off.
Oh, there it is. So there's the folder.
Personalized it. Oh, wait, really? No way you found it.
So this is how you can really tell it's an edgy one. Guys, guess the title. Guess the title.
Goodness, I have no idea.
Think of like the edgiest stuff ever. Just think.
Me and my gang take down the teachers.
Oh, it's called Scars Can't Heal.
Oh my goodness! Wow. Okay, go for it. You can save the whole thing for another proper stream later on, but give us like one line that's exceptionally cringe.
Probably the first line.
Let's hear it.
I know this is like all the characters are wolves in this.
Okay.
So think of warrior cats. There's gonna be like probably like somewhat warrior cat terminology. God, I'm gonna feel so embarrassed reading this. No, I was fucking in middle school. I was in middle school, guys. I am out of high school right now. This was years ago.
Yeah, this was like years and years ago, like 2 years ago, guys.
And trust me, I went back to these old OCs and have changed like their story completely. Oh god, I'm gonna be so embarrassed.
Let's hear it.
This is the first fucking like sentence/paragraph. Literally 2 lines. Chapter 1, Forced Regrets. The feeling of water dripping through the thick fur, the fire that grazed soft skins, when the blood from paws dry up and stains them with a dark red, as the sight of two dead parents burned deeply into the daughter's eyes.
My God.
That's the
So
start!
tragic. Oh my gosh.
That's your snippet, guys. That's your snippet.
Wow. Chat, continue over the next couple of weeks to remind Siri that she must do a full stream dedicated to reading the entirety of the draft.
I have to do it. I have to clip it.
Oh my gosh.
You have my permission. I know it's so cringy.
Dude, it's so good. The
But no, I'm
scars
pretty-
can't heal.
But I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 22 pages.
Wow. Wow. 22
And
pages.
so
That's-
many spelling mistakes. Oh my god.
Is it double spaced or single spaced?
It's barely spaced.
Oh my gosh.
But
So it's like it's basically double that with the
Yeah.
amount of
okay, it's
margins.
technically 21 because like I stopped at chapter 3.
Oh my gosh.
Here's another sneak peek of the second chapter. Hold up. Chapter 2, Wildfire. That's the name. There you go.
Wildfire. Dude. Oh, but all right, chat. Tune in on the 25th, Christmas Day, to hear the full reading of
Oh my
Siri
god.
Blushes. It's her Christmas gift to all of you.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. Dude, I think that that's my issue, is that like if I ever tried to write something remotely serious, is that I'd immediately, all I could do is feel like it was cringe. Like if I was even trying, I'd be like, no.
I even tried to rewrite it, like, and my friend who was helping me edit it literally says on the rewrite, "Wow, we're 2 minutes in and the grammar's already shit." And this is
Okay,
back
I
when
have
it's
a
still in
request
middle
then.
school.
When
Oh
when
my
you
God.
read it, you have to read it as written.
Yeah,
Like the
I'll do
grammar
that.
Says
Also-
it. Yeah, you got to read it like that.
There is also, in fact, a second one.
No, what?
There's a
You have
second
a sequel?
book. There's another book. This is based off like some sort of past. I think I was so into like watching this one streamer that I put them in it. That's more embarrassing, so we're not gonna do that. And plus, it's barely written. There's barely even a chapter. We're just not gonna. But no,
You
I
could
was
just,
cringy.
You know, replace the one person with a random streamer. You know, throw Hani's
Oh,
name in there
Mr.
instead.
Coffee, I guess. Mr. Coffee.
Oh my gosh. It
Anyway.
depends on what kind of a story we're telling here.
Mentor and
Sounds like my.
it's like a mentor that
So I
abandoned
die
the
like
main
2 minutes in.
character.
Got it. Oh my gosh, I don't know that character. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Mr. Coffee was always a sleazy type of individual. He would walk down there to the Broadway Boulevard and kick puppies. It's like, what is this? Based on a true story. No, it's not.
What?
Dude.
So there is in fact the original character. If you if you go look at like my Toy Story, I have like a link tree. This character is actually in my toy house, but the name has changed to Ellie. I'm pretty sure I have showed Coffee this character before.
Okay.
I'll send you a picture of it because I'm pretty sure you'll probably remember. Hold up.
See this.
There you go.
I do remember this character.
Yeah.
Can I
So
show chat?
yeah, you can show chat.
Okay, here you go, chat. Check it out. Boom. Try not to show my own reflection in the thing.
Yeah.
All right, there's the character.
Yeah. So that's the main character, everybody. Just think of a pup, though, without all the scars, basically. We'll get to the scars
It
later.
fits the emo lone wolf perfectly.
It looked completely different in my mind years ago. Like, this is actually a more tame version of the character. It was more cringeworthy. This is actually the upgrade. So...
Oh my gosh.
I'm pretty sure I've also showed you my demon art with like the old design.
Here's the thing. After you finish your reading, which has been confirmed as a stream on the 25th, everyone mark it in your calendars. I challenge you next year to rewrite it into a serviceable book to the public.
No! No! Maybe I'll post it on like. Okay, here. How about this? I will post it on a. I'll post it on a social media so you guys can see the cringe.
Oh my gosh! Make a Reddit just for it.
And then you guys can print it out. And you can print it out, and then if I ever do like TwitchCon or whatnot, you can come up to me and ask me to sign that shit. And I'm gonna look so embarrassed at you. It's like, how do you have this? And it's like, oh right, I shared it to the internet.
Chat, stand by for your copy coming in 2026, available everywhere for the low cost of $39.99.
And it will be originally from all the bad Reddit that I used to do. Trust.
Oh my gosh.
Because, yeah. So, originally the name of Ellie was, like, Fire Eclipse. When she was a pup, it was Fire Shadow.
Oh my gosh.
It's such cringeworthy names.
So
it
on
was.
Point.
This is my emo face, guys.
I can tell. you leaned full into it.
Yeah,
says this is the greatest idea that has ever been thunk. Agreed.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh my god. But like these are genuine actual paragraphs. I'm surprised how much I wrote. Like how many words? What's the word count?
Yeah, I'm curious.
Words 10,015.
Holy cow. You had a lot to say.
I did. And that's only like worth like 21 pages ish.
Okay, question. I think I've made the bracelet long enough.
Okay.
What do I do?
Now, once you've like finished your last row that you want to finish, you can take it out of the tape.
Okay.
And don't worry, it won't come loose because it's very tight. And then you can just wrap it around your wrist. I don't have the video up, sorry guys. And then you could just like sort of like tie it through the hole at the very top. It makes it a little bit easier sort of thing. Like you can like pull it through that. And then you just do like a little like slip knot so it's not exactly like you can't take it off or whatnot. And then you could cut off the extra bits. You could
maybe a little short. It may be a little short.
It's fine. It's your first one. I think I made mine a bit short, but that's fine.
All right, chat. I'm doing it. I'm releasing it from the tape. Partly because my seat here is a nightmare. Sitting on the floor, bent over. Like, okay.
Yeah, I don't know exactly how to tie it on. Per se, like professionally, okay, so, I just do it. But the problem is that because I just do it, I can easily slip out my hand because my hand is so tiny. And it's like literally the same size as my wrist, so I probably don't recommend that. Try to like make like something where it's like an easy knot that you can like untie it quickly, like a slip knot.
Gotcha.
Or something like that.
I don't know how to do slip knots. Oh my gosh, I may have made a ring versus a bracelet.
Grade, you will literally never guess what it was called in 1,000,000 years. Well, if it was first grade, that means you were a child, and I don't think you were that edgy. Possibly. The magical stories of Noctua. There we go. That's
There
my
you go.
guess.
Started his brand early. Okay, let's see if I got it. So I just tie it to itself then?
Yeah, basically. You can tie it to the loop that you made at the front,
Oh,
and that
true,
makes
true,
it
true.
easier. And you just try to make it into a knot that you can easily untie, basically. I'm not gonna try that right now because I'm too tired. I think
All
this
good.
is the only bracelet we're doing. Because I didn't realize how long it would be.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, and it's the point isn't to pump out bracelets, really fast. That's part of the
This is like a
fun.
small
Is
little
that,
gift you
it
can do.
takes a while. Exactly.
But yeah, and then there you go, guys. You got your little bracelet.
You got the little bracelet. You can give your friends and family.
Yeah, and it's
You can give it
very
to your
simple.
grandpa, and
Yeah. And it's also somewhat comfortable because it's made out of thread. It's not. Maybe it might scratch if you put it on too tight. Don't put it on too tight. So. Yeah.
I may or may not have screwed up the tying part.
Oh.
It's fine. It's fine. We're not gonna worry about that. It works. You can get it on, and you can twist and put it underneath. Look, chat, my very own Loki. Loki, not too bad for my
Not
first.
too bad.
Little,
You actually did really good.
like for the parts that are actually sewn together, like it holds. It holds. It's got like a little candy cane, like a pattern here. I think
Yeah.
the red and white one that you did was really smart.
I just did it because I wanted to
I
make
love
sure
that
you
idea.
guys could see like it like clearly.
Yeah. That's
So yeah.
cute. Ooh.
And you can now that you know the steps, like the simple steps, because this is why I started this as the first one, because it's actually pretty simple. You can always make a new one, and you can always get better at it. And if you wanted to take a step further, you can start do 4 strings and then fold it, and then there you go. You got it. You got hell.
And the more strings you add, the thicker it'll be widthwise, right?
Yeah. Yeah, basically. The more strings you add, yeah, it's the more thicker it will get. So think of like that pattern, but a little bit thicker because you're like basically like tying like 4 strings together.
Yeah. I like that.
Though I will say it's a
That's
little
what
bit more
such friendship-
challenging because of how many strings there are. So it's kind of hard to keep track, and like the string gets everywhere. So do that as you will.
That makes sense. So 4 to 6 is kind of more ideal.
Yeah.
Sick.
Like you could do it as 3-1, but yeah. Definitely when you get more strings, it's a lot more complicated. And then especially when you consider other patterns. Because this is like a simple pattern from like a cross. It's like sort of like a zig, like one side zig. Other ones are like they go meet in the middle. That's a little bit harder. And then of course I've mentioned the heart-shaped ones. You can easily find these tutorials online if you want to try them out. You know, like a basic knot. Usually the other way to make the knot is like basically a backwards 4. So
That made sense. Once like we got over that first hurdle of just kind of figuring out the pattern, it was smooth sailing from there. And
exactly.
Like I found myself just zoning out, enjoying the conversation, and just like making pretty good speed after a while too, which was really fun.
Yeah, this is why I wanted to start this off, because I know that it's like it gets complicated at the very beginning because you don't know what you're doing, but once you get going, it's you're good. You don't need much help afterwards.
Definitely. And is it next Tuesday and the Tuesday after that you're doing other crafts as well?
Not next Tuesday. I'm doing like next. Like I'm doing every like second week, basically.
Oh, okay.
So my next one, the next one, which will be cross stitch, which I need to find a cross stitch to do if I'm gonna do it. I'm not fully confident in cross stitch, so I might actually remove that, but I don't know. Cross stitch will be on December 9th, and then crochet will be on the 23rd, in December.
Perfect. Well, chat, if you want to learn either of those two things, bring you said I think you're using starter kits for both. So
Yeah.
if you guys want to follow along, those will be that. But I gotta double check my craft stuff, so on whether or not I'll be for both of those.
Yeah,
But
I will
it sounds
say the
mad fun. This was
crochet.
very fun to learn.
Yeah, I will say the crochet stuff is a little bit more complex in a way. I like it does become easier if you're like used to it and whatnot, but like it is a little bit more complicated because there's different like thickness of like yarn, and then you have to make sure you have the right hook, and there's also a bunch of supplies you can get. But you can get starter kits online. It's just that you have to be aware about how thick your thread is. Usually on like the thing that wraps around the yarn, you can tell like what hook you need, also what knit needle you need. So do recommend paying attention to the yarn you buy or the hook that you need.
That makes
Other
sense.
than that, you might. The other things that I would say you would probably need for crochet, like you can probably find a crochet kit that's very cheap, like for like $10 to $15. But mainly what you need is like a hook, yarn, a little like clip. It's like a crochet clip that helps you track your rows. And then maybe a crochet needle. It's easier to get a crochet needle. It's just a very dull needle that you use with crochet, so you don't stab yourself.
That would not be ideal.
And then probably scissors if you want to do it the easy way. I just usually rip the yarn because it's just easy to do that.
Dang. You're built different.
I'm built different. It's not that hard actually. It's just like I think it's different than thread because the thread is like considerably more sturdy. When it comes to yarn, it just feels like more fragile, you know?
100%.
Yeah.
It's so neat to see people who have learned how that process works and just like watch them like sit down and just go crazy with the crocheting.
Yeah. I think by far the hardest thing that you'll probably need to learn is the magic ring. A lot of people get confused by it because there's so many steps sort of to making that. Like in a way, like when you first see it as like a newbie, it seems like very difficult, but in the long run, it's actually pretty easy. It's just that it's just like it gets confusing, you know?
Yes.
I had difficulty.
Like, once you know what you're looking for, it's like,
Yeah.
oh, well, now I can do it. But if you don't,
Yeah.
it takes.
I'll definitely, hopefully, can explain it properly because I know Martin wants to learn how to make a magic ring. Don't be intimidated by it. You just need to find a right tutorial video about how to make a magic ring. Trust.
Trust. 100%.
Yeah.
All right.
And there's also another way to make it that's simpler if we have to go through that route. I also know that way.
Oh, perfect. Siri, this was mad fun. Thank you for inviting me and letting me experience this alongside a chat. It was fun, just low key chilling, having a conversation, all that jazz. I look forward to seeing the future crafting ones.
For sure. I'm glad that you joined. I'm really glad that this was fun. And I hope more people will join us next time. Hopefully. Like I probably people just got busy. It's fine. But yeah. And then I'll make sure to post the live stream, and then maybe people will figure out through my wonderful explaining on how to make these.
Yeah, maybe they'll follow along with the VOD. Crafting streams are very fun.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, or you
all right, I'm gonna reset my whole. I'm gonna reset my room because this is the floor of my bedroom here, so I'm gonna put all this away. This is bad. This is bad fun. Thank you for having me. This is very fun.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks for coming along. And now you have a new way of giving gifts to people by making friendship bracelets. Yippee.
100%. All right, yeah. I'll see you later. Chat, you have a good night as well. Thanks for joining me at Siri Lush. And if you want to do some crafts next time, not next Tuesday, but the Tuesday after, we'll be doing, Siri will be doing another crafting one then. So keep an eye
Yeah. Thanks for joining, everybody. As always, I love having you. Bye. Bye bye.
out. All right. Goodbye, Siri. Thank you.